Pinakakasuhan ng National Privacy Commission si COMELEC Chairman Andres Bautista dahil yan sa pangyayaring panghahack sa website ng COMELEC noong nakaraang taon. Ayon kay Bautista, sobra naman ang rekomendasyon na yan laban sa kanya. Ang hacker daw dapat ang parusahan at hindi ang nabiktima. Nakatutok si Sandra Aguinaldo.
Ilang linggo bago ang eleksyon 2016, napasok ng mga hacker ang website ng COMELEC at nailabas ang personal na impormasyon ng milyong-milyong mga botante. Dalawang hacker ang naaresto noong Abril kaugnay dito. Matapos ang presidential elections noong Mayo, nagsimulang mag-imbestiga ang National Privacy Commission o NPC sa naganap na hacking. At sa kanilang press conference kanina, inilahan ng NPC ang kanilang desisyon. Nirekomenda nila sa Department of Justice o DOJ na sampahan ng kasong kriminal si COMELEC Chairman Andres Bautista dahil sa umunoy kapabayaang naging dahilan ng pagkalat ng personal data ng mga botante. Paglabag daw ito sa Data Privacy Act of 2012.
Na dapat nagkaroon ng polisiya sa loob, no? At ito na ilalaman ng batas kung paano gagawin yon, ay dapat yun ay naipatupad.
Ang hacking ng COMELEC website ang sinasabing pinakamalaking insidente ng pagnanakaw na impormasyon online dito sa bansa. Ayon sa NPC, mahigit 77 milyong personal na record ang apektado nito. Nilinaw naman ng komisyon na wala itong nag-iepekto sa resulta ng eleksyon, pero posible raw pagmula ng identity theft.
Ito hiwalay doon sa election conduct, no? At hindi namin nakita naka-apekto ito.
This is an opportunity to ask government and the private sector to please take data protection seriously.
Sa panayam ng media, sinabi ni Bautista na magsasampa siya ng motion for reconsideration para iapila ang desisyon ng NPC. Sobra naman daw ang rekomendasyon laban sa kanya.
The focus should not be on should be on arresting the perpetrators of hacking and not on punishing those that are being hacked.
Gumawa na daw ng hakbang ang COMELEC para maitama ang kahinaan ng kanilang website. Hiwalay na sistema rin daw ito kaya walang epekto sa eleksyon mismo.
We are constitutional officers subject to impeachment. Na kung lahat ng mga pagkakamali ay yung ibibigay dun sa head of agency, sa CEO, sa chairman, sa president, mauubos yan.
Bukod kay Bautista, nirekomenda rin ng NPC sa DOJ na imbestigahan ang natuklasan nilang pagkuha rin ng impormasyon mula sa COMELEC web server ng isang computer na may IP address na nakarehistro sa National Bureau of Investigation bago mag-eleksyon. Sinusubukan namin hingan na pahayag ang NBI kaugnay nito. Sandra Aguinaldo, Nakatutok, 24 Oras.
Pinasasampahan ng reklamong kriminal ng PNC o ng NPC o ng National Privacy Commission si COMELEC Chairman Andres Bautista sa investigasyon ng NPC. Nagpabaya di mano sa tungkulin si Bautista kaya nalusutan ng mga hacker ang website ng COMELEC. Ilang linggo bago mag-eleksyon 2016, may report si Sandra Aguinaldo.
Ilang linggo bago ang eleksyon 2016, napasok ng mga hacker ang website ng COMELEC at nailabas ang personal na impormasyon ng milyong-milyong mga botante. Dalawang hacker ang naaresto noong Abril kaugnay dito. Matapos ang presidential elections noong Mayo, nagsimulang mag-imbestiga ang National Privacy Commission o NPC sa naganap na hacking. At sa kanilang press conference kanina, inilahan ng NPC ang kanilang desisyon. Nirekomenda nila sa Department of Justice o DOJ na sampahan ng kasong kriminal si COMELEC Chairman Andres Bautista dahil sa umunoy kapabayaang naging dahilan ng pagkalat ng personal data ng mga botante. Paglabag daw ito sa Data Privacy Act of 2012.
Na dapat nagkaroon ng polisiya sa loob, no? At ito na ilalaman ng batas kung paano gagawin yon, ay dapat yun ay naipatupad.
Ang hacking ng COMELEC website ang sinasabing pinakamalaking insidente ng pagnanakaw na impormasyon online dito sa bansa. Ayon sa NPC, mahigit 77 milyong personal na record ang apektado nito. Nilinaw naman ng komisyon na wala itong nag-iepekto sa resulta ng eleksyon, pero posible raw pagmula ng identity theft.
Ito hiwalay doon sa election conduct, no? At hindi namin nakita naka-apekto ito.
this is an opportunity to ask government and the private sector to please take data protection seriously.
Sa panayam ng media, sinabi ni Bautista na magsasampa siya ng motion for reconsideration para iapila ang desisyon ng NPC. Sobra naman daw ang rekomendasyon laban sa kanya.
The focus should not be on should be on arresting the perpetrators of hacking and not on punishing those that are being hacked.
Gumawa na daw ng hakbang ang COMELEC para maitama ang kahinaan ng kanilang website. Hiwalay na sistema rin daw ito kaya walang epekto sa eleksyon mismo.
We are constitutional officers subject to impeachment. Na kung lahat ng mga pagkakamali ay yung ibibigay dun sa head of agency, sa CEO, sa chairman, sa president, mauubos yan.
Bukod kay Bautista, nirekomenda rin ng NPC sa DOJ na imbestigahan ang natuklasan nilang pagkuha rin ng impormasyon mula sa COMELEC web server ng isang computer na may IP address na nakarehistro sa National Bureau of Investigation bago mag-eleksyon. Sinusubukan naming hinga ng pahayag ang NBI kaugnay nito.
Joining us live here in the studio, COMELEC Chairman Andy Bautista. Good evening, sir. Welcome to CNN Philippines.
Good evening, Pia.
You're the flavor of the day. Well, they said that your defense of that data privacy is an IT matter won't really hold water because, as they were saying, whether the data is on paper or in digital format, it doesn't really matter. Privacy rights exist.
5 major points, Pia. First of all, as we know, data breaches and website hacking is not just a local phenomenon, but a worldwide phenomenon. As you know, right now, the U.S. is saying that their elections were hacked by another country. I think that the focus should be on arresting the hackers as opposed to punishing those that have been hacked. That even if you had all the security measures in your website or in your system, there is still the possibility of hacking, and I hope that the Privacy Commission would focus on that matter.
Yeah, but
Second,
isn't that? But if you're talking about going after the hackers, that would be under the umbrella of law enforcement,
Which
law
is what,
enforcers.
you know,
But the Data Privacy Commission is talking about the national. They're working under the Data Privacy Act.
That is correct. But what I'm saying is that, again, you know, hacking is happening all over the world. And that really what we need to do is to increase vigilance, to take measures, proactive measures, so that hacking will not happen again. And, you know, that the recommendations being given to us by the Privacy Commission are all well taken, and we will implement them. But again, let's go back to the context, right? That before the hacking happened in March 2016, at that time, we were following best practices, both locally and internationally, in respect of website maintenance. And after the hacking occurred in March 2016, again, place the context, that was 6 weeks before the elections. We immediately implemented several measures. We consulted with the DOST. We worked with the NBI to be able to arrest the hackers. We set up a voting care center so that voters who have been impacted by the hack could contact COMELEC so that we can do remedial measures. As of today, there has been nobody who has complained. Okay. And finally, at that point in time, Pia, there were no implementing rules and regulations that had been promulgated by the Commission.
Even if the law was in effect since 2012.
The Data Privacy Act was enacted in 2012. The Commission was actually organized only in March 2016, which is the same time that the hack occurred. And at that time, there were no implementing rules and regulations that would guide agencies such as us as to what standards we were going to use. In fact, that's clear if you look at the provision section 26. So, in a way, what we're saying is that, okay, why are you faulting us if, for example, it took them time in order to organize? And finally, I think also what has to be said is that, again, I am not pretending to be an expert in respect of IT-related matters. We rely on specialists. We have an entire IT department in COMELEC. And so far, they've been able to run our previous elections. Okay? And in this report, or in this decision of the Privacy Commission, they were saying that the IT department of COMELEC did not do anything wrong. But why is it now that the head of agency
did not do anything wrong, parang not questioning the credibility of the election itself, right?
That's true. Well, again, there's no issue about that. No? But in respect of, you know, running the website, sinabi naman nila wala namang ginawang mali yung mga experts. Bakit yung head of agency ngayon ang kumbaga pinagtutuunan ng pansin, kumbaga we are just overseeing. The COMELEC and Bank is the body that oversees the
Okay.
operations of the IT
Okay,
department.
2 questions. First, everything you said from the start of this interview, that's going to be your defense, right? In an appeal?
Part of it.
Part of it?
Yes.
Yeah. Pangalawa, you talked about, you have an entire IT department. Are you saying that I didn't really have anything to do with this? I have an IT department. There is a COMELEC commissioner who's in charge of this, and he's the guy I designated. Because that's what the...
No. Ang
That's not what
sinasabi
you're saying.
natin is that yung IT department, di ba, for example, okay, if there's going to be a breach of, say, the CNN website, are you going to go after the head of CNN, or are you going to go after the person in charge of CNN's IT? No, that really, again, I think that there is a misappreciation of the role of head of agency. The head of agency oversees the entire operations of a company,
Okay.
but there are
So,
specialists in a particular area. And
So
if
if
they
you use
said,
your words, sir, so who should they go? Who should they go after then?
well, I'm not saying that they should go after anybody. What I'm just saying is that if they think that our IT department did not do anything wrong, what more na a head of agency who merely oversees the various departments of the commission? In fact, for example, okay, if there is now going to be a breach of the Supreme Court website, their decision seems to point that now it will be the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court who will be made liable. When, as I said, websites, IT-related matters, these are things that should be looked into by experts.
But did you designate anyone else in the commission to take care of precisely that matter?
Well, okay, there
Or you
was...
didn't need
okay,
to? Ganun ba?
the law says that there should be a data protection officer. Okay? That's what's stated in the 2012 law. When
So is there a data protection
when
officer
I
in the
came
COMELEC?
in May 2015, so 3 years after the law was passed, I asked, why is there no data protection officer? What I was told was because there are no implementing rules and regulations that have been promulgated by the Commission, because the Commission had not been organized. And again,
Okay.
if we are going to designate a data protection officer, that's not just my role. Okay, it has to be the Commission and Bank that has to vote and make that appointment made. No? So, as I said, I think they misappreciate the role of the head of agency. They misappreciate also the things that we had done. And I think that they should look into the context, the fact that we were running an actual election when these things were happening.
And that the IIR was not yet available
Was
at
not
the time,
yet there.
as you say.
The IR
And-
was only passed in August
Yeah.
2016.
Okay. And you will file an appeal. You
We will
appeal
file a
this,
motion
right?
for reconsideration. The Office of the Solicitor General is assisting us. And as you know, without an IRR, there are issues about due process being observed, about ex post facto laws being passed.
Yeah.
So we
Okay.
will be raising these
although,
matters.
Yeah, although Chairman Andy, in spite of the fact that you say, this happens around the world, U.S., Russia, etc. No, I mean, it's almost like a very common thing. It's the new normal in so many words. You are not denying that this was like one of the biggest leaks ever, right? When it
yes.
comes to voter information.
Not the biggest, because again,
One of the biggest?
One of the biggest, but it has happened in Mexico. It has happened in the U.S. again. But then again, as I said, we're not trying to say that what happened, is really unfortunate and should not happen. And we have tried to come up with ways so that it would not happen again. But as I said, again, it's not as easy as saying that, just because you have the most sophisticated system in the world does not mean that hackers will not be able to penetrate it. Because, as I said, even the systems of the most advanced countries in the world are also prone to hacking.
Okay, my final question and wrap up from you, sir. You said until today no one has filed a complaint, but now you have the commission, the Privacy Commission, doing that. No,
Oh, no, no.
Are you
No, that there was no
or
voter
that they're
because-
going to recommend? Yeah.
Right.
So are you saying na wala namang nagrereklamo eh? So anong
Well, ang sinasabi
Anong
din natin...
problema natin dito? Walang
well, parang
nagreklamo,
ganun, pero
eh.
baka nga naman, merong posibilidad na baka merong magrereklamo in the future. But I hope na they will see this more as a remedial measure. Ang medyo masakit lang, Pia, is bakit ako, parang as head of agency, ang
bakit
pinupuntirya...
ako at dapat sino?
O bakit nasabi ko, nangyayari ito sa buhay. Tapos nga, ang
So
ano
sino
pa,
nga?
criminal.
So sino yung head ng IT nyo? Commission?
Well, meron head, pero ako hindi ako inaano. Ang sinasabi
Oh,
natin
is it?
is that
Is it
these
them?
things happen
Oh.
within an organization. I'm not here trying to pass blame. What I'm just saying is that we did what we could given the circumstances
Okay.
that we were faced. and that, you know, we're trying our best to do our job.
So you're not here to pass the blame, but you're just saying, bakit ako? Why me? Why not blank? COMELEC Chairman Andy Bautista, thank you very much for coming to the studio. Salamat po, sir.
Thank you, Pia.
If you think Steph Curry of the Golden